Does a recession sound like a perfect time to build wealth? An eyebrow-raising question, isn't it? But as paradoxical as it may seem, recessions have often served as the launchpad for some of the most awe-inspiring wealth creation stories. Let's take a moment to unravel this paradox. When the economy is booming, competition is fierce, and resources are stretched thin. In contrast, during a recession, many are pulling back, leaving a vacuum of opportunities for those brave and savvy enough to seize them. Now consider the stories of some of the world's most successful entrepreneurs. You might be surprised to learn that a significant number of them built their empires during economic downturns. For example, Microsoft, a tech giant that needs no introduction, was started in the aftermath of a recession. Similarly, General Motors, a stalwart in the automobile industry, was born during the economic downturn of the early 20th century. These examples are not anomalies but rather demonstrations of a powerful principle. When others see despair, successful entrepreneurs see opportunity. They understand that a recession can be a fertile ground for innovative ideas and businesses. They know that during such times, assets can often be bought for pennies on the dollar, and top talent can be recruited more easily. So why do these entrepreneurs thrive during a recession while others flounder? The answer lies in their mindset. They see a recession not as a disaster, but as an opportunity. They understand that economic downturns, while challenging, can shake loose new prospects and open doors to new ventures. Therefore, it's crucial to shift our perspective about recessions. Instead of viewing them as periods of economic doom and gloom, we should see them as periods ripe with opportunities. We need to see them as times when the seeds of future wealth can be sown, and the foundations of prosperous enterprises can be laid. So how can you turn a recession into your personal goldmine? Let's dive in. Scene script. First, you have to understand what a recession is. At its core, a recession is a period of temporary economic decline during which trade and industrial activity are reduced. This downturn is typically recognized when a country's gross domestic product or GDP falls for 2 consecutive quarters. But it's not just about numbers and percentages, it's about the real-world effects that ripple through society. Imagine a domino effect. The first domino to fall is often decreased spending. When consumers pull back their wallets, whether out of caution or necessity, businesses feel the pinch. They start making less money, and as a result, might have to make some tough decisions like cutting back on their own spending or laying off employees. This brings us to the next domino: business closures and job losses. Businesses that can't adapt to the new economic climate might have to close their doors for good. This in turn leads to job losses. As unemployment rises, so does the financial strain on individuals and families, feeding back into that cycle of decreased spending. And finally, there's lowered market confidence. When businesses close and jobs are lost, people become wary. Investors might pull their money out of the stock market, and banks may become more hesitant to loan out money. This can make it harder for businesses to grow and for individuals to make major purchases like a home or a car. But here's the silver lining. These same dynamics that cause hardship for many can also create opportunities for the savvy and the bold. Decreased spending might mean lower prices for goods and services. Business closures could open up gaps in the market. Job losses might spur people to start their own businesses. And lowered market confidence can make assets like stocks and real estate more affordable. Armed with this understanding, you can identify the opportunities that others miss. One of the best ways to build wealth during a recession is by investing in assets. Now you may be wondering, what exactly does that mean? Let's break it down. In the world of finance, assets are things of value that you own. These can range from physical properties like real estate and commodities to financial instruments like stocks and bonds. During a recession, certain types of assets tend to do well. For instance, gold and other precious metals are often seen as safe havens during economic downturns. Another asset class to consider is real estate. During a recession, property prices can fall significantly, presenting opportunities to scoop up undervalued assets. But remember, investing in real estate isn't just about buying low and selling high. It's also about generating cash flow through rental income, which can provide a steady stream of income even during tough economic times. Then there's the stock market. Yes, it can be volatile, especially during a recession. But remember, recessions are temporary, while the growth of the economy is a long-term trend. By investing in fundamentally strong companies when their stock prices are low, you can position yourself for significant gains when the market rebounds. Now, identifying undervalued assets is a skill that comes with experience and knowledge. That's why it's crucial to do your research, stay informed, and perhaps even seek advice from financial advisors. But let's not forget the importance of diversification. By spreading your investments across different types of assets, you can reduce risk and increase potential returns. Think of it as not putting all your eggs in one basket. So, whether you're investing in gold, real estate, stocks, or a mix of these, remember that patience is key. Investing is a long-term game, and it's the investors who can keep their cool during a recession that often come out on top. By investing wisely, you can leverage the recession to grow your wealth. So don't see a recession as just a time of economic hardship. With the right strategies, it can also be a time of great opportunity. Another way to take advantage of a recession is by starting a business. Now you might be thinking, isn't that a risky move? But let's look at it from a different perspective. Recessions, as challenging as they may be, create unique opportunities. They shake up the status quo and often leave gaps in the market, gaps that innovative and nimble new businesses can fill. So while others see a downturn, you see an open field ripe for the taking. When the economy contracts, consumer needs and desires shift. It's a time when people are looking for novel solutions, more value for their money, and perhaps a little comfort or joy amid the uncertainty. This is where your business idea can come in, offering a product or service that meets these new demands. But the benefits of starting a business during a recession don't stop there. Consider the startup costs. During boom times, everything is more expensive, from office space and equipment to hiring talent. However, in a recession, costs are often lower. Landlords may be more willing to negotiate rent, suppliers may offer discounts, and there may be a larger pool of talented individuals looking for opportunities. Then there's the competition. In a thriving economy, everyone and their grandmother seems to be launching a startup. But during a recession, it's a different story. Many would-be entrepreneurs hold off, waiting for better times. This means less competition for you, allowing your business to establish itself and gain a foothold in the market. Let's not sugarcoat it, starting a business is always a challenge, and doing so in a recession is no exception. But with the right idea, a solid plan, and a bit of courage, you could turn these tough times into a launching pad for your entrepreneurial dreams. So don't let the word recession scare you off. See it as an opportunity, a chance to innovate, to challenge the status quo, and to create something truly unique. If you've ever dreamed of starting your own business, a recession could be your chance. Recessions can also be a great time to enhance your skills and education. Indeed, this period of economic downturn can be an opportune moment to invest in yourself. When we talk about investing, we often think about stocks, real estate, and businesses. But one of the most critical investments you can make is in your knowledge and abilities. This is because improving your skills or achieving a higher level of education can significantly increase your earning potential. Think about it this way. If the job market is tough and competition is high, having an extra skill or a higher degree can set you apart from the crowd. It can be the edge you need to secure that job or promotion you've been eyeing. For instance, during a recession, skills in demand usually revolve around problem solving, critical thinking, and adaptability. These are skills that help companies navigate through tough times. And guess what? These are skills you can learn and improve upon. Let's take problem solving as an example. This skill is highly sought after because businesses need individuals who can identify issues and come up with effective solutions. And in a time of economic downturn, these issues can be more complex and challenging. So, if you can demonstrate your problem-solving skills, employers are more likely to see your value. Similarly, skills related to technology and digital literacy are always in high demand, especially during a recession. As companies strive to reduce operational costs and improve efficiency, they often turn to technology. Thus, if you can navigate your way around digital tools and platforms, you'll be a valuable asset to any team. So how can you enhance these skills or get more education? There are many ways. You can take online courses, attend webinars, or even go back to school. The point is to never stop learning and growing. Remember, the key to surviving and thriving in a recession is adaptability. And one of the best ways to ensure you're adaptable is to continuously improve your skills and education. Investing in yourself is always a smart move, especially during a recession. Lastly, reducing debt and increasing savings is a surefire way to build wealth during a recession. Now, let's delve into why it's crucial to have a financial buffer during tough economic times. Think of it this way: a recession is like a storm. Just as you would prepare for a storm by securing your home and stocking up on essentials, it's equally important to prepare your finances for a recession. A solid financial buffer, in the form of savings, provides that much-needed shelter, helping you ride out the storm without getting financially drenched. So, how do you build this financial buffer? The first step is by reducing debt. Debt can be a significant drain on your resources, especially during a recession when income may be unstable. It's like a hole in your ship that keeps getting bigger, making it harder to stay afloat. Now, we're not saying that you should completely eliminate all debt. That's often not feasible. Instead, focus on reducing high-interest debt first. This usually includes credit card debt, personal loans, or any other form of debt with an interest rate higher than, say, 5%. By paying off these debts, you are effectively giving yourself a raise because you're no longer having to pay that interest. Next, let's talk about savings. Having a savings account isn't just about stashing away money, it's about creating a safety net for unforeseen expenses, and an opportunity fund for when those golden opportunities come knocking. Here's a simple strategy to increase your savings. Automate it. Set up automatic transfers from your checking account to your savings account. Even a small, regular amount can add up over time. And remember, it's not about how much you save, but rather, the habit of saving that truly matters. So, start today. Reduce your debt. Build your savings. Create that financial buffer that will not only protect you during a recession but also position you to seize opportunities when the economy rebounds. With less debt and more savings, you'll be in a strong position to take advantage of opportunities that come your way. Scene script. Let's recap on how you can use the 2024 recession to get rich. We've covered a lot of ground in this video. We began by breaking down the paradox of a recession. Yes, it's a time of economic downturn, but it also presents some unique opportunities to those who are prepared and willing to take calculated risks. The key is to understand the dynamics of a recession and how it impacts various sectors of the economy. The first step towards leveraging a recession to get rich is to understand the recession itself. It's not enough to know that it's a time of economic hardship. You need to delve deeper, understand its causes, effects, and duration. This knowledge will give you the tools you need to make informed decisions about your financial future. Next, we talked about investing in assets. A recession often leads to lower asset prices, making it an ideal time to invest. Buying assets like property, stock, and commodities when their prices are low gives you the potential for high returns when the economy recovers. It's important to remember that investing is not without risk, but with thorough research and careful planning, it can be a powerful wealth-building strategy. We also discussed the prospect of starting a business during a recession. While it may seem counterintuitive, a recession can be a great time to start a business. Lower operating costs, less competition, and greater availability of talent are just a few of the advantages. The key is to identify a need that persists or even increases during a recession, and build a business that meets that need. Enhancing your skills and education is another strategy we explored. In a competitive job market, having a unique skill set or advanced education can set you apart. It can also open up new avenues for income. Whether it's learning a new trade, getting a degree, or mastering a digital skill, enhancing your abilities is always a good investment. Finally, we underscored the importance of reducing debt and saving. A recession might tighten your budget, but it also serves as a wake-up call to become more financially responsible. Paying down debt and building up savings not only improves your financial stability, but also provides a safety net for unexpected expenses or opportunities. Each of these strategies offers a pathway to wealth during a recession, but none of them is a magic bullet. Building wealth takes time, patience, and persistence. It also requires a willingness to take calculated risks and to learn from mistakes. Remember, a recession isn't a disaster, it's an opportunity. The question is, will you seize it?